Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for all things beauty, hair, fashion, and lifestyle. If it's your first time here, then welcome to the Lady M gang. I'm so glad to have you. To all my oldies, welcome back. Glad you can join me for today's tutorial. All right, so today I am going to be filming a everyday wearable makeup look, wear to work, on the go, on the fly, and this is the look that I had created for you today. Also in this video, I'm going to be featuring the Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Foundation. This is new from Too Faced. It's supposed to be oil control, oil-free, waterproof, and transfer resistant, and I am going to be putting it to the test today. I will be putting on a mask because you know this is the times that we're in, so we have a mask. I'm gonna see if it does hold up with the transferability onto my mask. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look and what my thoughts are on the Too Faced foundation, then keep on watching. Let's get into it. I'm gonna get into my prepping my skin because this is a matte foundation and I am dry, so I need to make sure that my skin is nicely prepped. And so for that today, I am going to be using two new things here. This is the brand Innisfree. It's a Dewy Glow Jelly Cream moisturizer. I really like it. I have been using it for about 2 weeks now, and it really gives me some really good hydration. And then I'm also gonna go in with the, this is the Laniege Glowy Makeup Serum. So this is gonna be the serum that I'm about to use, and then I'm gonna put the moisturizer. And then for my primer, I'm also gonna be using this little bitty Too Faced primed and poreless primer. This is also mattifying, but it is blurring. So I like the fact that it's blurring so that it will just help kind of smooth me out. So if you tend to have dry skin, you really need to use like a blurring primer to help smooth the skin. If you have texture, if you have pores, then the blurring from the primer will just fill in, you know, and just provide that nice smooth layer for your foundation. So that's what we're gonna go in with today. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm getting the Laneige right now. It comes out in like little droplets. So I just did like one little drop and you can kind of see the consistency of it. It's runny. So let's go ahead and work that into the skin. And I already have my brows done. I used Velour. Well, it doesn't have a smell to it, so it's just kind of patting it into the skin as we apply to the face. Perfect. Then I'm gonna go in with the moisturizer, guys, and you can see it's literally like clear. It almost looks like the same consistency of the serum that I used. Almost looks like the same kind of consistency, so you can kind of see on my skin that it's just looking clear, but I like it. It's given me a lot of hydration, and especially because I have been wearing a mask all the time. I mean, we all are, so I find that I was getting, like, my skin was just getting dry and irritated. So I was like, I saw that it had really good reviews, so I was like, okay, I'll try. And it's, you know, a Korean line, so, you know, K-Beauty is winning right now with skincare. It is clean, doesn't have any chemicals, harsh ingredients, or anything, and it smells amazing. So I like it. I have been liking it. It's my new fave moisturizer for now. You know, you always gotta be trying out stuff. Okay, so got that on. I'm gonna go in with this little Too Faced doohickey primer. Oh my god, maybe I used too much. That might be too much, but I can kind of go hand with products sometimes, kind of heavy-handed. So just putting that, really focusing that in the areas that I really want to blur, which is my pores. And I can already kind of see that it really blurred, which is good because, like I said, we're going with a matte foundation. Although my skin is prepped really nicely, so I'm gonna come in a little bit so that you guys can kind of see that this primer, and then here you can kind of see the difference in my texture. Put it on my forehead, and then I tend to, when I use like these kinds of blurring primers, I tend to smooth it down the skin so it's literally like filling in the holes, the texture, whatever, you know, problem areas you have. You just kind of want to smooth it into the skin so it just does what it's supposed to do. Okay, so primer, I can kind of see a little bit of a difference. I don't know, I can see right here, it's nice and blurred, and then here, nice and blurred, and my face feels smooth, doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. I just feel nicely hydrated. Okay, so in the original Too Faced Born This Way foundation, I do wear the shade Chai, so I picked Chai because, you know, it's supposed to be the same. So hopefully, fingers crossed that we have a match. So got the foundation, just going to pump like 2 pumps right there. All right, well, it looks pretty similar to the other Chai. Let's see here. So far, I think the color is pretty good. This foundation says that it is medium to full coverage, so we shall see. Again, same brush that I always use. This is my Sephora collection brush. You can see that it has that little nice dome shape, so I love that to pat into my skin, and so that's what I'm gonna go in with and just dabbing it into the skin. Okay, the color seems to be really good. Good color. Looks like it is the same as the other formula, so that is good. And we could probably say that this is medium coverage because I'm getting some good coverage here. Like it. Love the coverage. I don't think I'm gonna go in with any more. I think I like this coverage. What do you guys think? Pretty good, right? For a says medium to full coverage, so I definitely would say that it's medium, but for me it looks like it's pretty good full coverage, so I do like that. So here, this is the Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer, and I am in the shade Chestnut. That's what I'm going to be using. This Chestnut just gives me really natural concealer. It's not bright, you know, it's just gonna give me like a really natural look. Usually this is good for me when I'm just doing, you know, something easy, non-glam. So I do tend to like this a lot. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my lids because I'm gonna use that to carve out my lids. So it's like going in with everything. One stop shop. So, all right, so we got that all blended out my under eye, my brows, under my brows. Now I'm gonna go set, and for that I'm going in with the Pat McGrath powder and medium. So this is my step 1 for the under eye, and I'm using this Alamar Cosmetics brush here. So just gonna press it in under the under eye area. Press, press, press. And the McGrath powder does blur the skin as well. So under the eye looks nice and flawless. So that's what we're going for, is that nice and flawless look. Even the foundation is also looking nice and flawless as well. So that's pretty good. I like it a lot. Pretty good so far. I'm gonna just take that over my eyes. Since I did put concealer on my eyes, we want to also set that as well. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so that looks good. Now I'm gonna go in and set my face, and for that I'm gonna be using the Sephora powder. This is the Micro Baked Smooth Powder, and this is the shade 56. That's what I'm gonna use to set everything. And this Real Techniques brush, I just started using it. I was using my Sigma, I don't even remember the name of the brush, but I had a Sigma brush that I have been using for the longest time, and then I just decided to give this brush a try. So I've been using this brush. I like it a lot. All right, so everything is nice and locked in. Nothing moving around or anything like that. Good, good. So that's good. And then what else are we gonna do? I have another powder. I'm going to use my Fenty powder, Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Cashew. This is gonna go under my eyes. And I have a Real Technique sponge here. This is like the little powder sponge. So I'm gonna use that to put the powder up under my eyes. And I also use this to kind of set my face as well too. I'll take it up on the brush, and then I will kind of go in and also set my under eyes and my face. So this is like a double use powder that I use as well. So yeah, I like this powder. Also does a good job of blurring the skin as well. So also helps, you know, with any kind of skin issues that you may have. It's going to blur out that as well when you apply the powder. So I like this powder a lot as well. I'll be trying out this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer, and it's in the shade number 4. So first time using it, oh my god, look how much product you get. That thing is huge. Oh my god. I won't need to buy a bronzer for a long time, to say the least. All right, so tap. Well, this is a little powdery, but let's see here what it looks like on. Okay, I like, not too red. Definitely is pigmented for sure. Okay, Charlotte, come through with the bronzer. Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. And I'm faking it right now. Perfect. All right, so just giving me more of that carved out cheeks with that powder. Like I said, just using my bronzer as if I was contouring, but didn't really contour. And then I'm gonna go in with my eyes. And then so for that today, I'm using two things. I'm going to use my Jackie Aina palette. I'm gonna use one color from here, and then I'm gonna be testing out these Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Smoke Shadow. And this is in the color Earth. Now, I don't know how quick this dries down, so I'm only gonna do one eye first, put it on one eye, and then I'll blend it out, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so just coming in here. Wow, this is very pretty. Definitely perfect for every day. And I'm just taking it up into the crease area. And it's smooth, it's soft, it moves very easily. So, got that on. Looks nice. Maybe I need to put some more down on the eyes itself. Like, you know, it is tickling a little bit. Okay, so got that on, and then to blend that out, I have a Dose of Color shader brush. That's what I'm gonna use. And I'm going to first try to move the crease, move it up into the crease to blend out that. So just, this is like a good, so just buffing out that. And you can kind of see that I look like I have a color. There we go. It's not like matte, it's not like shimmery, it's just like a nice wash of color into the onto my lid. So I think I need a little bit of definition. So maybe I'll swatch it on my hand so you can kind of see. So that is the color. That's what it's looking like, or that's what the color should look like. Swatch that on my hands. And now I'm going to go and blend out this side. And just blending it into the crease. Perfect. I like it. And then now I'm gonna go in with this. Which brush am I gonna use? I'm gonna use this Morphe brush here. 573 Morphe brush. That's what I'm gonna go in with. And I think I'm gonna go in with edges. I'm going in with edges, guys. Edges, edges, edges. Tap. And I think I'm gonna go in with credit too, because I want a little bit more definition into my crease area. I said this is like a light brown smoky, but again, definitely appropriate for daytime. It is like that dark brown color, so dark brown color. Tap that off, and I'm just gonna go in with that one. That's even better. Look so pretty. I think I found like my favorite everyday color if I had to just do something really quick. Nothing, you know, just easy peasy, one look. This is what I would totally do because it is so pretty. I almost want to use the same color on my lower lash because I was gonna go in with a different color on my lower lash because I do have a blue one and I was gonna use that, but I did say this is gonna be a nice everyday look, so never mind. I'm just gonna keep it simple. For all my, so anybody that's looking for something easy, then I would definitely recommend the pencil. All right, let's see if I could put it on my waterline. Let me see. How I'm gonna do this. Ah! Holes, please. Okay. Got it. Okay, got it. Onto the waterline. Y'all, my eyes always run. Never fails, so. Well, I could use that Dosa color brush because it is kind of pointy. And I'm gonna put it into edges, tap it into edges, and then I'm gonna use that to buff out the lower lash line. Try not to make faces. You try not make faces when you're doing this. Let me know how that work out for you. Perfect. And I think like adding that dark brown color credit just takes the look, like completes the eye. Definitely you could just do it with just this color, but I do think that it to take it up another notch. All right, and now I'm gonna go in with credit, and I'm just gonna try and tap that in and then buff. So also a good thing that I did put the little powder down so it would catch any little fallout. So tap the credit in, and then we're just gonna buff it out. Just like so. And you just wanna connect the outer corner to the top. Just like that. Just like that. All right, gonna go back in with my Morphe brush, and then I'm just gonna take that and just kind of blend out the lower lash a little bit. Definitely, I feel like it's gonna look really good once I add on mascara on the bottom. So that's bomb.com, guys. Easy. Just going in here and buffing out anything harsh, making sure nothing is harsh. So just going up in circular motions, buff, buff. Same thing here, no harsh transitions, no harsh lines. Just buff, buff, buff. Yes. And that's it. Easy peasy, love it. All right, so that's it for the eyes, except for, you know, because I'm extra, I'm still gonna do some lashes. Not necessary, but for me. All right, so I put my lashes on. I did use the Lily lashes in the style Miami, so I have those on. I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury blush, and this is the Pillow Talk Cheek to Cheek, the Intense shade. And these blushes, you can kind of do, you can use just the outer corner, or you can do the middle. I'm going to just mix it up just because I kind of want that kind of look. So I'm just swirling around, tap, and then just putting it on the apples of my cheeks. So yeah, you can see that it does add a little bit of a sheen. It's not like a highlight, but I'm not like, you know, I like that little look, especially since that this is like almost like a matte look, kind of, sort of. And then the last thing for my face, that is, I'm going to go in with my setting spray. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a lash primer, and this is the Marc Jacobs lash primer. I like using a lash primer. My lashes are pretty long on the bottom, and I just feel like the lash primer just helps, you know, amplify my lashes. So I'm gonna go in with this. This does have a rose gold color. I have been using the Lancome Sills Booster forever. Still my fave. And then now I'm gonna go in with my mascara. So see how the primer does? It just kind of like sets my lashes under here, so that when I go in with the mascara, it just kind of like sticks to it, I guess. It looks like just the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. And then I can show you what the wand looks like. I love this kind of wand, just beautiful. Just really does a good job. And then I'm just gonna go in. Kind of getting my real lashes a little bit. All right, so here, got my little handy dandy mask. So I'm going to, obviously we know the lips is gonna transfer because I have a gloss on. If I didn't have a gloss on or a balm underneath, it probably wouldn't transfer because it is a matte lipstick. So she cute. She cute. Oh. So let's see, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna do a couple things, and then I'll be back. Check back in with you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back. I took the mask off and the verdict is in. There's, minus the lips, you know, there's barely any foundation on the mask at all. I had it on for probably about an hour, walking around the house, doing stuff. Went outside, you know, took some trash out. So, you know, over the hour that I did have it on, that was all, and that was just literally the lips. And there's like a little powder here, but it's not really enough for me to say, oh, you know, whatever. So I think that this is a really good foundation. The match was pretty spot on to the original color that I had. I wore chai in the original. I did not really care for the original too much. I didn't feel like it was long wearing. I felt like I would have to mix it with something else to get it to wear, you know, pretty long throughout the day. So this is matte. And like I said, the key to, you know, wearing matte foundation with some dry skin is how you prep the skin. And so I use these two, moisturizer and my serum, together underneath the foundation. And then I did use this sample that I got of the Primed and Poreless from Too Faced. So I really like this. It really did a good job of blurring out my skin. So I will say that the foundation, the coverage is pretty good. Definitely would say medium, definitely could get full. I didn't really feel like I needed anything else. I thought that I got, you know, like medium to full coverage. The color was a pretty good match. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. Sometimes when you wear matte foundations, it feels like, I don't know, it just feels heavy. This is very lightweight. I don't feel like I have anything on. I will say that I feel pretty matte. but not like drying kind of matte, you know, I just feel like matte. So I will say that this does get thumbs up. For me, I definitely would be wearing it again. May find it in my rotation of, you know, like my top 5 foundations, you know, we never know. But I must say that I really like it, and I definitely will be wearing it. I will list all the products that I used today in the description box below. So please check it out. If there's something that I used that I forgot to mention, I will be sure to list it down below. Also, guys, please don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.